Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, February 11th, 2021. It's a village planning board meeting today. Great day, good snowy day. I'd like everybody have an opportunity to go over the minutes from last month.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Can I have a motion to accept them?
I'll make that.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Pam, will we go over the agenda for today, please?
Sure, we have 31 Cooper Lane LLC at 31 Cooper Lane and Kim B. Slater at 29 Cooper Lane. They're first up.
Okay. Are the Slaters on? Is Mr. Slater on?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us, and I thank you for your time this morning to listen to our request. My wife Kim and I own number 29 and 31 Cooper Lane. We've owned 29 for over 20 years. We just purchased 31 in August. We come before you today to make the request to amend the board's prior resolution dated March 9th of 2000, Suffolk County Tax Map 3011-40.1 and 2. It's our request that the existing driveway utility easement, as reflected in, I think you have the map before you, July 12th of 1999, depicts a 15-foot right-of-way easement, utility easement, which is directed in a kind of a cumbersome manner, which was convenient for the folks back 50 years ago to access number 29's main and only entrance on the north side. It is our request today to straighten that easement out, maintaining 15 feet as per the resolution of 2000. It would make it so much more desirable and convenient with no impact on neighboring properties to just straighten that easement out in a direct direction to 29. Would there be any questions? It's relatively simple. We're just taking that bend out of the driveway, which really, again, it was for convenience. And as we develop these properties or improve these properties, it would be of great help.
Anybody have any questions for Mr. Slater?
I think this looks pretty good.
I have no problem with it. Anybody else? John Tarbert?
No problem.
O'Brien?
Yeah, I fully support the Slater project.
Walker?
Fine. No
Okay.
problem.
Can I have a roll call, please, Pam, to accept this?
Need to do
Sure.
secret first?
Go ahead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Mr. Chairman, I prepared a draft EAF Part 2 and 3. You just have to make a negative declaration.
Okay.
So I'll do the roll call for that first.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Westberg,
Yes.
Mr. Siska,
Yes.
Mr. Tarbett,
Yes.
Mr. Wainwright,
Yes.
Ms. Farber.
Yes,
Okay. And we'll accept the assessment from Billy. You need a vote on that also, Pam?
I
Well,
did
Beth?
that first.
Okay.
I did that first, and then what should do you want, Beth? Should I poll the board for the?
I just want to clarify. So originally they were asking for a 12-foot wide. They've changed that back to 15? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that's clear.
Yep. So there's no variance is required now.
Right. The variance isn't required anymore.
Yes.
So just so everybody's aware of that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you want to poll the board, then Pam, we can do that. And then I can do the resolution for next
For
meeting.
March meeting?
Yes.
Okay,
Beth? Okay.
good.
Thank you.
Mr. Westberg,
Yes.
Mr. Siska,
Yes.
Mr. Tarbett,
Yes.
Mr. Wainwright,
Yes.
Ms. Farber.
yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Slater.
We thank you for your time this morning.
Okay. Okay, Pam, we'll move on to the next hearing, please.
Sure, it's Further Farm LLC at 218 Further Lane and EH 226 LLC at 226 Further Lane.
I see Mr. Ackerman before, I believe, was on. Yes?
He's there.
Yes.
Mr. Ackerman?
Yes, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for the opportunity to be heard this morning and the reopening of the hearing. I don't have very much to say other than just to reflect that we submitted on the 15th, we submitted a list of the conditions with respect to our application that we proposed, the shared driveway agreement, utility easement, the CNRs with respect to location of the gate, the landscaping. On the 26th of February, I think it was 26th of January, we submitted the full-size maps showing the transfer of the 38-foot strip between the two lot owners, the shared driveway for both lots, a gate, proposed gate to be no closer, 30 feet, the easement for the utilities, and the covenant restriction with respect to the 8-foot strip on the northerly boundary to contain only grass and no fencing.
Everybody have an opportunity on the board to read I have January, Mr. Ackerman, I have January 25th.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I put February by mistake. It's
Okay,
January 20th.
January 25th that we're referring to the,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
okay. Mr. Siska, Bruce, you had an opportunity to read this?
Yeah, no, I think this is kind of what we were sort of hoping for a while back. I do just have a couple questions. The gate, I think we settled on 30 feet back. Will that gate serve for both properties?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And should that be shown on the final plan? I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know the answer.
I don't believe, Bruce, I don't believe they've settled on the design and the location exactly.
Okay.
And that's going to be taken up with the building department when they apply for the opening.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was just a question. Other than that, I think I'm good. I just did question, I had a question about the 8 feet along the road. Is that an arbitrary dimension? How did that come about? That's just another general question. 8 feet sounds a little.
You want me to answer?
Yeah, would you, Lynn, please?
When our traffic engineers were at the site early on in this application, and most of the planning board members at that time came out to the site, the traffic engineers said that with respect to vehicles exiting the property, the typical driver of a vehicle was no further away from the edge of the road when they pulled their vehicle up to the edge of the road than 5 feet. In other words, so we wanted to make sure that we had a little bit more than that in order to make sure that even if it was a somewhat larger vehicle, that the driver would be able to see clearly.
Okay. All right. That's all I had.
Walker?
I'm fine with it.
John Talbot?
Yes, I'm fine.
O'Brien?
My thoughts are all on the record.
Okay. Okay, so we got, so it's going to be another 2 votes again, Pam, with this, or Beth, for the environmental assessment, which I've gotten. Everybody should have a copy of that.
Okay. Mr. Westberg,
Yes.
Mr. Siska,
Yes.
Mr. Tarbett,
Yes,
Mr. Wainwright,
Yes.
Ms. Farber.
This is the environmental assessment?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll go on and vote to accept this. Pam?
Okay. Mr. Westberg,
Yes.
Mr. Siska,
Yes.
Mr. Tarbett,
yes,
Mr. Wainwright,
Yes.
Ms. Farber.
I abstain.
Okay. So we have the vote to go forward with this. So, Beth, the next will be.
For March.
Excuse me, for March,
The
right?
resolution for March.
Okay, thank you. Now I see you. Okay.
Yep.
So the last thing I have, thank you, Mr. Ackerman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The last thing I have is, hang on here, we got paper somewhere. For resolution, Beth, you could prepare a resolution for March meeting also for Jack Levy for 39 Georgia Road and 47 Georgia Road.
Yeah, just to update the board, the zoning board will be adopting tomorrow
Mhm.
the variances that they needed for that lot line modification.
Yes,
So that's unfortunately why, because of the timing wise, we had to do it. So the board will, the zoning board will adopt that resolution tomorrow. So then for March, I can come back with the planning board's resolution. So you'll be ready.
for that same meeting, March 11th.
Right,
Okay, so we'll have the 3 resolutions for next month.
correct.
Okay. That's all I have. Does anybody want to bring anything up before the board before I adjourn?
No,
Can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Second? All right, thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
You
All right.